She ate what even the gods would not forgive. Yet the gods chose her, in a quiet village wrapped in dust, hunger, and silence. Lived a child no one truly saw. Her name was Adaeze. At just 8 years old, Adaeze had already known loss deeper than most grown souls. Her mother died the very moment she gave her life. Since then, Adaeze lived under the shadow of a father who loved her, but not enough to protect her, because he remarried, and with that marriage came suffering. Her stepmother was a woman with a smile for the world, and poison for Adaeze. While her own children, Obi and Amoka, ate warm meals and slept on soft mats, Adaeze licked empty plates and slept on bare floors. Every morning before the cock crowed, Adaeze was sent to the market, barefoot, hungry, and tired, carrying goods heavier than her small body could bear, and if she returned without selling everything, she would not eat. One fateful afternoon, weakened by hunger and sun, Adaeze wandered into the forbidden forest, a place whispered about in fear. A place where sacrifices were made to unseen gods. The wind was still, the air heavy, and there, beneath an ancient tree, lay food, fresh, untouched, sacred. It was a sacrifice, a meal meant for the gods. Adaeze stared at it, her stomach crying louder than her fear. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "If the gods are hungry, then why am I dying of hunger?" And with trembling hands, she ate. A voice thundered from behind her, "Child, what have you done?" Adaeze turned to see the native daughter of the shrine, eyes burning with fury. That food was for the gods, but Adaeze, weak yet bold, replied with a truth that shook the earth, "The gods are not hungry. I am." Silence fell, even the trees seemed to listen. That night, something changed. The gods did not strike her, they did not curse her. Instead, they chose her, because in her hunger, there was honesty. In her suffering, there was no bitterness, and in her heart, there was kindness. From that day forward, Adaeze was no longer alone. An unseen force walked with her, protected her, fought for her. Back at home, the torment worsened. Her stepmother, threatened by Adaeze's quiet strength, grew more cruel, but each time she tried to harm the girl, a mysterious force struck back. Slaps would land on the stepmother's face without a hand in sight, objects would fall, voices would echo, fear entered the house. And soon, accusations followed. "She is a witch," the stepmother screamed. The father resisted at first, but fear is a powerful poison, and one night, without courage, he chose silence. Adaeze was driven out, banished, alone, with nowhere to go. Adaeze walked, barefoot, broken, but not bitter. On a lonely path, she met an old woman struggling under a bundle of firewood. Without hesitation, Adaeze carried the load, step by step. She followed the old woman home. The old woman looked into her eyes and saw something rare, kindness, without expectation. And so she said, "You will not leave me." Days turned into months. Adaeze cared for the old woman like a daughter who had never known love, until one quiet night, the old woman lay still, her breath fading. She called Adaeze close and whispered, "Beneath this house lies what the world could not give you." Then she died. Hidden beneath the ground was treasure, wealth beyond imagination, gold, jewels, legacy. The poor, rejected girl became a woman of great fortune, but more than wealth, she had peace. News spread across the village. The same house that cast her out now stood in ruin. Her stepmother, once proud, now desperate. Her father, once silent, now broken. They came to her, fell on their knees, begging, crying, ashamed. Adaeze looked at them, not with anger, but with quiet strength. She gave them money, enough to rebuild their lives, but when they asked her to return home, she shook her head. "A home is not where you suffered, but where you are valued." And she walked away, not as a victim, but as one chosen by the gods. The gods did not bless her because she ate their food, they blessed her because she never let hunger turn her heart into darkness. Subscribe and follow for more.